Welcome to Legion Builds, where I guide you on how to bring your favorite characters into Dungeons & Dragons. This video and all my content is made possible by my Patreon supporters, and it's dedicated to every one of you who subscribes to my channel. You are all the reasons why this channel keeps going. Thank you. Join the Legion today at patreon.com/63rdlegion for free and help decide next week's new character. And all paid supporters receive early access to my videos as well as a shout out. Before we go any further, I would like to thank Cody Gaines, John Martin, Jonathan Hayes, James Thatcher, Alexander, Darlene Frendenbau, Rick Skyver, Albiro, The Red Guard, Demon Knight 667, Mikey to Life, Christopher R. Hunter, Java Squirrel, and Ray Karen for their support. Today we're bringing to life a character that has been requested multiple times, and frankly I am happy to oblige. From the show Star Trek Deep Space Nine, it's Garak. When first introduced, Garak was believed to be a simple Cardassian tailor, but all this was a lie. Garak is a former member of the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian secret intelligence agency, who has been banished from his homeworld for reasons unknown, though clues suggest this might have been some act of kindness that earned him the hatred of the Obsidian Order. Because of his training, Garak is a master of many talents. These talents include deception, stealth, interrogation, sabotage, weapon mastery, gardening, and tailoring. Colorful guy. Garak has also been outfitted with an implant that allows him to shut down his pain receptors and instead feel pleasure. Unfortunately, due to his depression over his exile and his inability to tell the truth, even to himself, Garak overloaded his implant and nearly killed himself. For today's build, we'll be using the Player's Handbook and Xanathar's Guide to Everything. We're using standard point array to keep things simple, and we are multi-classing, so keep an eye on the minimums should you use another system. Make Dex 15, Charisma 14, Intelligence 13, Wisdom 12, Con 10, and we're dumping Strength with an 8. You don't need to be strong to use a knife, you just need to know where to place it. Garak is a Cardassian, an alien race that I can't really figure out a D&D analog for, so let's just take custom lineage because it works much better. You get a free skill and feat with your stat improvements. Place +2 into Charisma. For your feat, Keen Mind adds +1 to your intelligence and then improves your memory. You always know which way is north, you always know how many hours of the day is left, and you can accurately recall anything you've seen or heard in the past month. For your skill, grab Perception. Finally, you know 2 languages, Common and one other of your choice. For background, we need the skills Sleight of Hand and Insight. You get 2 more proficiencies that can be tool or languages. I'd go with Poisoner's Kit and whatever else you want. You're gonna get some more very soon, so plan ahead or just take some more languages. Level 1 rogues begin with 4 skills. Take Intimidation, Persuasion, Deception, and Investigation. You are proficient in light armor, simple melee weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords, thieves' tools, and the saving throws, dex, and intelligence. Expertise lets you choose 2 skills you are proficient with and double the proficiency bonus for them. Place this into Deception and Persuasion. Sneak Attack adds bonus damage once per turn when you hit a creature with a finesse or ranged weapon, while you have advantage on the attack or an enemy of your target is within 5 feet of it. This damage starts off at a d6 but will improve as we level up in Rogue. Thieves' Cant is a coded language of gestures, phrases, and symbols that rogues use to communicate with each other. Level 1 bards start off with a bonus skill when you multi-class into them. Grab Performance, because sometimes lying is not about deception, it's about how you act. You also can grab a proficiency in 1 musical instrument of your choice. Bardic Inspiration allows you to inspire others with your dazzling wit. With a bonus action, you can grant a special Bardic Inspiration dice to a creature that is within 60 feet of you that can hear you. This Bardic Inspiration is a d6 and lasts for 10 minutes or until they use it on a skill check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can do this a number of times equal to your Charisma modifier between long rests. Spellcasting lets you weave magic into your words. You're starting off with 2 cantrips and 4 first level spells. For your spells, Vicious Mockery lets you insult someone so bad it hurts. I love this spell. Target a creature within 60 feet, you force a wisdom save. If they fail, they take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on their attack rolls before the end of its next turn, as it contemplates how mean you are. Message allows you to whisper a secret message to someone you see within 120 feet, and then they can reply to the message. Charmed Person turns a humanoid you can see within 30 feet into your friend, forcing a wisdom save. Should they fail, they now see you as a friend for 1 hour. When the spell ends, they realize what you did, so I would get the hell out of there if I were you. Comprehend Languages allows you to understand any spoken word or written language you hear or see for 1 hour, but reading can take 1 minute per page. This just made spying on others a whole lot easier. Dissonant Whispers allows you to sow pain into your words. Targeting a creature within 60 feet, you force a wisdom save. Should they fail, they take 3d6 psychic damage and must use their reaction, if available, to move their full speed away from you. This will not force them to run into dangerous things, just run away from you. Silvery Bards lets you insult someone and inspire someone else at the same time. Now that takes some skill. When you see a creature succeed on a saving throw, skill check, or attack roll, you can use your reaction to force a reroll. You can then choose another creature within 60 feet that you can see and grant them advantage on their next attack roll, saving throw, or skill check that happens within the next 1 minute, and you can choose yourself for this. Level 2 bards are jack of all trades. You now add half your proficiency bonus to any skill you don't already add your proficiency bonus to. Song of Rest allows you to improve your short rests. Now when you take a short rest, you can start telling a story, and anyone who hears you can add a d6 to their hit dice they roll to regain health. Magical Inspiration allows those who you give your bardic inspiration to add the dice to the spells that deal damage or heal. For your new spell, take what you want. We're good on first level spells. Level 3 bards receive their subclass. College of Whispers, found in Xanathars, is the perfect magical spy. Psychic Blades allows you to add more damage to your weapons. Now when you hit a creature with an attack, you can burn one of your bardic inspiration dice to add 2d6 psychic damage once per round. Words of Terror infuses your words with pure horror. If you speak to a humanoid for at least 1 minute, you can seed paranoia within your words. Forcing a wisdom save, they become frightened of you or another creature of your choice if they fail. For 1 hour, the creature is frightened until it is attacked or takes damage, or witnesses its allies being attacked or take damage. You can use this feature once per short or long rest. You get 2 more expertise as well. Place these into Intimidation and Investigation. Finally, you receive 2nd level spells. For your final spell, Shatter throws a concussive grenade out to 60 feet where it explodes and forces a con save on everyone within a 10-foot radius. Should they fail, they take 3d8 thunder damage. Level 2 rogues now have Cunning Action. Dash, Disengage, and Hide are now bonus actions to you. Your character level 5 now, your proficiency bonus is now +3. Vicious Mockery now does 2d4 psychic damage. Level 3 rogues gain their subclass. Mastermind, found in Xanathars, are what spies can be if they don't want to use magic. Master of Intrigue gives you proficiency with Disguise Kit, Forgery Kit, 2 more languages, and a gaming set. You can also mimic speech patterns and accents of creatures that you hear speaking for 1 minute. This allows you to pass as someone from that area as long as you speak the language. Master of Tactics makes help a bonus action. Additionally, you can also use help within 30 feet and not 5 feet. Steady Aim allows you to give yourself advantage on your next attack roll by using a bonus action on the turn you haven't moved. When you do so, your speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Finally, your sneak attack is now 2d6 extra damage. Level 4 rogues earn our first ability score improvement, Bump Up Charisma. Level 5 rogues receive Uncanny Dodge. Now when you take damage by something you can see, you can use your reaction to have the damage. Your sneak attack is now increased to 3d6 extra damage. Level 6 rogues gain your final 2 expertise. Place this into Insight and Perception. You've hit character level 9, bump up your proficiency bonus to +4. Level 7 rogues now have Evasion. Now when you make a successful dex save, you take no damage and only half on a failure. Your sneak attack is now 4d6 extra damage. Level 8 rogues earn another ability score improvement. Let's increase your weapon damage because you will have to fight with a feat. Piercer adds +1 to dex and then improves damage you make with a piercing weapon. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can reroll 1 damage dice. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage, you can add 1 more additional damage dice to the total damage. Your character level 11, Vicious Mockery, now does 3d4 psychic damage. Level 9 Mastermind Rogues receive Insightful Manipulator. For 1 minute while you are observing or interacting with a creature outside of combat, you can learn certain facts about them compared to you. After the minute is up, you learn 2 facts and learn if they are equal, superior, or inferior to you. These facts can be intelligence score, wisdom score, charisma score, or class level. At the DM's discretion, you can also learn a personality trait or a piece of their history. You have no limits on this, and as long as you have the time, you can just keep doing it. Your sneak attack is now increased again to 5d6 extra damage. Level 10 rogues earn another ability score improvement, Cap Off Charisma. You are now character level 13, your proficiency bonus is now +5. Level 11 rogues get my favorite feature, Reliable Talent. Now when you roll on a skill check that you're proficient with, it can never be lower than 10. Any roll lower than 10 is automatically counted as 10. Your sneak attack is increased to 6d6 extra damage. Level 12 rogues earn another ability score improvement, and we need another feat. Tough gives you twice your current character level in HP and then adds +2 to each level after. Right now you're character level 15, meaning you're adding 30 HP at this level. Level 13 Mastermind Rogues receive Misdirection. When you are targeted by an attack and are within 5 feet of someone else that is granting you cover from the attack, regardless of if it's a friend or not, you can use your reaction to make the other creature the target of the attack. Your sneak attack is now increased again to 7d6 extra damage. Level 14 rogues gain Blind Sense. You are now aware of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you as long as you can hear. New milestone, your character level 17, which means your proficiency bonus is now +6, and Vicious Mockery now does 4d4 psychic damage. Level 15 rogues now have Slippery Mind. You are now proficient in wisdom saves. Your sneak attack is now increased again to 8d6 extra damage. Level 16 rogues earn our final ability score improvement. Let's raise intelligence up so you're even better at finding out what you need. Our final level is level 17 rogue, and masterminds gain their closing feature, Soul of Deceit. You now have protection against mind reading. Your thoughts can't be read by telepathy or any other means, and you can implant false thoughts into your mind for those reading it. When you do so, you simply make a deception check to be contested by their insight. Also, now anything that would compel you to tell the truth or decipher if you're lying, magic or by other means, no longer works on you. You're so good at lying, even telepaths and mages can't tell if you're telling the truth. Finally, your sneak attack is now maxed out at 9d6 extra damage. Now that we've hit level 20, let's recap. Your stats are Strength 8, Dex 16, Con 10, Intelligence 16, Wisdom 12, Charisma 20. Your total levels are Rogue 17, Bard 3. Let's dive in. You are a lying, manipulating bastard, and we love you for it. All your charisma check rolls can never be lower than 27. You can mimic speech patterns, can sow paranoia without even trying, and no magic can break your mind. Hell, I'm sure even the gods can't tell you're lying. You can also turn that wit of yours into helping others or hindering them if you choose. You can inspire people, improve their relaxation, leading to more health when they're at rest, can force someone else to take a hit for you, grant people better healing, help hurt others, and grant advantage to someone while forcing disadvantage on someone else. Finally, you're just good at everything. You have 8 skills, with 6 of them receiving double proficiency bonus, while every other skill you don't have is adding +3, which means even your athletics is a +2 instead of a -1. And when it's all said and done, you're dealing an extra 7d6 damage and can add 2d6 psychic damage on top of that, can reroll damage dice, and add even more to critical hit damage. Downside: you need a new implant because even with tough, you're only coming in with 120 HP taking the average. You have some small resource management with 5 bardic inspiration dice and 6 spell slots, and your magical damage is limited. You only have 3 damage spells and can add 2d6 psychic damage, so you're going to need a magical weapon, which to be honest, you're probably going to get one. Finally, and this is minor, your damage output is limited to psychic damage. Not a big problem because of how many creatures are immune or resistant to that, but you might have some problems screwing with the mind flayers. Just keep a low profile, get close to those you need to get close to, and control the situation till it's time for action. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure to like and subscribe to not miss a single new build each week on YouTube and Spotify, and make sure to check out my Patreon, where you can help decide next week's new character.